receiving content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready. You are live. Hey, what's going on, guys? Apologies, first of all. This is going to be. It's a little early that we're starting this, about 10 minutes earlier than normal today. I have some stuff I have to do offline that kind of bumped into my time to start Plus One Daily today at the normal time of 4 p.m. Eastern. So regardless, I wanted to make sure that I got this message out for you guys, as well as making sure the recording is out there for people that might not be able to see this live. I wanted to make sure it was out there, so everybody got it. Cool. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Welcome. So I'm talking about the dirtiest F word of all F words today. This is a very dangerous topic. This is a very what's the words I'm looking for here? It's nasty. It's ugly. It's dirty. It's the F word. And that F word is focus. Focus. Focus is the dirtiest F word of all F words. Why is it dirty? Because it is absolutely the hardest thing for us to do in 2016 is remain focused on our goals, on our reason whys, on why we're trying to build businesses online. We are bombarded. Check this out. We are bombarded with like thousands of different marketing messages each and every day. In our industry, you could probably triple that. We are constantly being harassed, it seems, by marketers, advertisers. Anybody and everybody is trying to sell you something. They're trying to get your attention. We live in a world of, like I said, 140 characters or less, right? That seems to be the microwave society of today. And the people that excel at business, the people that really, really get it, are the ones that stay the course and focus. So that's why we're going to talk about the dirty, dirty F word. Now, there was something that Tony Robbins actually used to teach, and he called it the Niagara syndrome. And this is one of the side effects without using focus in your life and in your business. And what is the Niagara syndrome? The Niagara syndrome is when you get caught up in currents. And what do I mean by that? Currents would be the current hot program, the current trend, current events, current news, current gossip, everything current, right, that you're supposed to be paying attention to instead of your business. And when we don't have focus, we get caught up in the currents. And then before you know it, as Tony explains in this example of the Niagara syndrome, before you start being able to adjust it, you're 5 feet from the falls instead of, back in Buffalo, if you know geography, where you could adjust your course and get out of the river. So when you're focused, you don't get caught up in currents. You don't get caught up in the shiny the shiny object du jour. You don't get caught up in this is a great opportunity, you should join this. Forget about all the evergreen products you've been promoting and trying to build your brand. Don't worry about this. This is current. This is hot. And that is what we fall for when we don't focus. Focusing is something I got to give credit to two guys for this. Three guys, we'll say. First, there was two guys. One guy's name Richard Taylor. The other guy's name was Robert Fortin. And these guys told me, two guys that I worked with when I was first starting to get into online business. And they told me way back in the early 2000s. They said, John, the key to this is focusing on what you're really, really good at and stay the course with that. There's going to be things that come and go, but when you focus on that, you are going to outlast your competition. And time went on, and Rich actually became business partners with a guy named Robert Putty, who him and Robert created this offline seminar series called Focus for the Future. And the entire premise of this seminar series back in the mid 2000s was to focus on your future, focus on the goals, focus on your online business, on the things that matter, so you don't get caught up in the Niagara syndrome. And because of these messages I got so many years ago, I drafted and crafted my own reason why. My reason why to me was my guide. It was my, anytime I felt like I was getting off path or off center, it would bring me back. It would bring me back so I would be focused. There's that dirty F word again. Focused on what matters, and I had to do some soul searching. Is this current event or current program, is it helping build my brand? Is it helping me build my list? Is it helping me grow my online business, or is it trying to get my attention away from what matters? There's a popular saying that's out there in internet marketing circles and personal development circles and online entrepreneurs and whatnot, and it comes from a guy named Malcolm Gladwell. He's an author of books like The Tipping Point, Outliers, Blink, and in one of his books he said this stat where there, years and years and years, there was studies done that showed how to become a master at something and how to be an expert was to focus on what you wanted to be a master of and work on it for 10,000 hours. This seems to be the popular urban legend myth. I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of people throw that number out. So they say that you need to focus on what you love for 10,000 hours. Now let's break that down. It's 416 days. That's over a year. That's over a year of non-stop focusing on something. Now, that is not sleeping. That's not doing anything. But if you spread it out, I think it's, at 8 hours a day, I don't know, was it 4 years to 7 years? I'm not really sure of the math. Someone could probably do the math a lot easier than I could right now. But if you break down 10,000 hours, it's basically working on something for 8 hours a day, focusing on it for multiple years. Now, the next time someone tells you that they're serious about success, that's what it takes to achieve it. Focus. Now, maybe it'll, what's going on, Candace? Hi, Scott. Maybe it'll be quicker for you. Maybe it'll be longer for you. But nowhere in this focus, dirty F word, have you heard this come out of my mouth. If you focus for the next 2 days, you'll be rich. That's a lie. We talked about this yesterday. There's promises, and like I said when I started this talk, was that we're bombarded with these ads, these promises, these, all you got to do is do this for 2 days and you're going to be rich. 30 days and you're going to be an expert. It's all bull. It's all absolute bull. You need to focus, and you need to have that God. Your reason why, again, this is the game plan to create focus in your life, is have the reason why be paramount. That is what's critical. What's critical in this is that you find your reason why, and don't just say, I want to make more money. Everybody wants to make more money. It's got to be unique. You've heard me talk about this before at other plus ones. It's got to be unique to you. And another thing, this is really important, is when you are not, when you're losing your focus, you have to fall back. You have to take a step back and really look and go, am I aligned with my reason why? Remember we talked about, what's going on, Nancy? Remember I talked about the Niagara syndrome and getting caught up in the currents. If you feel that you're getting caught up in the current programs, the current hot topics, the current events, take a step back. Get out of the river. Look forward. Is this aligning with my reason why? And that's how you put focus into your business. The 10,000 hours thing, again, someone who, Malcolm Gladwell is obviously a lot smarter than I am. He came up with this from studies that were done years ago. I'm just going to tell you guys from my personal experience. This is from my personal experience, nothing else. It took me years to build online businesses that paid my bills each and every day. Years. It didn't happen overnight. What's going on, Nick? So when I hear this 10,000 hour example getting thrown out there, I know there's some people that debate it. I won't debate it because I lived through that. I lived through the years and years and years of losing my focus, but when I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build my brand. I'm going to build my list. I'm going to continue on that path because my reason why was strong enough. When I did that, focusing was easy. And it changed my life. It truly did. It changed the way I thought about business. So people would send me emails, like I'm sure they send you guys emails. Oh, John, you've got to check out this hot opportunity. It's a game changer. It's revolutionary. There'd always be, what's going on, Kent? There'd always be these promises that if you got in soon, it was going to change your life, right? I mean, pitches upon pitches upon pitches. And in those years, when I was new to this industry, before I got focused, I would join everything. I was slot machine marketer number one. I was pulling the handle every 2 minutes trying to strike it rich. But then I wised up with the help of guys like Robert and Rich and Robert as well. There's two Roberts. So with the help of these guys, they really kind of slapped me around and said, dude, is this aligning with your reason why? Is this opportunity aligning with the two things you want to do, brand your name and build your list? Is this new opportunity going to help you? If it is, take a look. If it's not, though, take a step back. Get out of the river. Don't get caught up in current events and current trends and the current hot program du jour. And stay the course. You know, it's the big thing about focusing. It turns your daily habits, right, into really, really rewarding experiences. The habits that you do each and every day because you're focused, they become, you look forward to them. I used to do this each and every day. What happens is when I do a show, I write on my whiteboard this stuff. But before I go to bed, usually what I do is I have my 3 things that I want to accomplish each and every day. And this is something that helped me focus. And it's really, it's the map out of your goals, your 3 daily goals, your 3 most important things that will move you closer to your goal. I try to do this each and every day. I write it on my whiteboard. I write it in my journal. I write it down on pieces of paper. And I write them down 3 things each and every day that will help me get closer, that will keep me aligned with my reason why. So a few examples of what I write down each and every day. I want to hit sales targets each and every day. I want to make sure that I do a good +1 show and I put it out there on the blog. I want to give value to people. I want to connect with people. I make sure I always say hi to people in Skype and make sure I say hi to people inside of Twitter and all this stuff. These are daily things that might not seem like a big deal. They might, but they're focused. They're focusing on the things that matter to me, that align with my reason why, that align me to forget everything else. If I don't do these 3 things each and every day, I notice it, I get out of the river, and I get back into looking at my focusing on what I love, what my passion is, what my reason why is telling me I need to get to. So that's a really good habit. I'm not the expert in it by any stretch of the imagination, but a really good habit to get into is every single day, do 3 things. They don't have to change the world. They don't need to say make $1 million overnight, but write down 3 things that you know that if you do these each and every day, for months and months and months, if not years, you will be closer to your goals. So simple things like sending an email, making a blog post, surfing X amount of websites, tweeting certain things, reading +1 Success and following through on each and every day on +1 Success, doing the day, because what's today, the 28th? Ask for help, ask questions. That's day 28 of +1 Success. So, do those each and every day. If you need help, that book is free, +1success.com. It'll help you, have something each and every day that you can do. So you do 3 things each and every day. At the end of the week, what's 3 times 7? 21. Now you're 21 steps closer to your goals. You're focused. You're absolutely focused. And again, that's why I call it the dirtiest F word. Because it's dirty. It's nasty. It's filthy. People are scared of it. It's ugly. It's not a sexy thing to stay focused. It's really not. It's not a sexy topic to say, hey, you know what? Do these 3 things each and every day for the next couple of years, you'll be a success. That's not sexy. That doesn't sell the steak, right? There's no sizzle there. But I guarantee you, if you get into these habits, these positive habits that are going towards your reason why, focus is easy. Focus is the easiest thing you will be able to do, because if it's not aligning, you'll be able to see it right away, and you'll get out of the river and you'll get back on the path towards your reason why and your end goals. So hope you guys enjoyed the talk. Be sure to share this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm turning into one of those YouTube guys, right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just got to figure out how to put the little subscribe box under the video here, but one day I'll figure it out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the talk. I know it was a little weird because I'm really early today. I was 10 minutes early, but the recording is up. It will be on plusonedaily.com. In a couple of hours. I gotta run. I gotta do some stuff offline. But hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be good to each other. And if this is a big a call to action for you guys. Most of the people watching this now have me on Skype. If they don't, tweet me, get me on Skype, John Olson or at the TE guy, and tweet me or ask me a question that you would like to hear addressed. Is there something that's holding you back? Is there something that you've wanted to talk about? Is there something that's a stumbling block for you in your business? I would love to hear from you guys, because I get on cam each and every day and I talk. I just talk. I go into my journals and I just come up with topics. I would love for you guys to hit me up, Skype me, hit me up on Twitter, on Facebook, in the comments below, inside of the YouTube, the show, the video, and John, I'd like to talk about this. I'm stuck on this. I'd like you to address this. Please do give me some feedback, and that's the way that we can grow this show and be awesome with each other. So thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. It will be at 4 p.m. tomorrow, but again, the video will be up on Plus One Daily in a little bit. So I will give it 10 seconds, and then I'll shut it off so I don't cut this off in mid-sentence. Sounds good? Okay.